You can now hear me. Okay. Welcome back to Satisfactory. So, this is stream day 6. I've actually been doing a lot of work. I've probably spent about 10 hours in between the stream and last. Just doing bits. Now, if you look at the top, you might tell I have been messing around with tractors. I didn't know tractors tell you how much their roots cost. So, I'm a little lost with it. I literally just loaded back up the game from this morning. I've been going around and building more nodes on geysers. I have also been doing a lot of resource sinking, setting up, say, reinforced glaciers to continually sink. It's meant I've managed to buy a bunch of items. If I seem a bit out of it, I'm trying to push against my chronic fatigue right now, by the way. So I'm trying to self CBT better things into my body. What am I talking about? I don't know. I've forgotten. I segued too close to the sun. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, I've been killing a lot of things. But yeah, I have tractors set up. So this guy literally just goes between iron pickup 1, refuel station, and here we've got copper caterium and iron drop off. I'm trying to find a pole because I can build 2 more geysers unless I can possibly once I can make 14 more. This one always throws me off, like this lo-fi sound background, because it has words. Most of them don't have words. I have cables over here somewhere, and I need to get up the top there. Yeah, I've been running around and trying to just sort out a bunch of geysers. There's 30. No, you don't. There's 31 geysers. I'm probably over halfway now. I mean, I've done the very south and bottom of the map. We know there's some that we ran past in the desert area. So yeah, I'm pretty much just putting in some work. Now, I have found some maths revelations. I can't remember though if I made these on stream or not. So you might just have to bear with me a little bit if I repeat some information. Taking all of these streams, oh my god. Taking all these streams and putting them into, like, I want it to be like a 2-hour long, like, YouTube essay type thing in the end. And I think that might kill me. I think it's going to be a lot of editing of, like, what I did, cut to the stream. But yeah, I won't do all progress on stream. This I decided from the get-go, when I realised it would take me. This is probably my longest Satisfactory world to just get to the same place I've been in previous worlds. Okay. This is literally how I've been getting everywhere, by the way. Oh, I've unlocked Nobelisks as well now. So whatever is behind that I can grab. I don't have many. I literally just, again, I just put in the work, dug up a bunch of coal and like, I was hoping for a solid sleep. But yeah, when we get back, I'll do a little bit of a showcase of where I'm at. I've not built any more infrastructure. As you can see, we haven't done expanded power infrastructure. We haven't done complete phase 2 or any of that stuff. And I think what I'm going to be doing is setting up permanent infrastructure. I think we decided this last stream anyway. Which is why I've got the truck station drop off, because we'll be using those for a little bit until we get trains. I'm fairly certain it is directly across. And it's just the one. Yeah. We get there, I will hell yeah. Let's blow up this rock. Is that a rock? A blue one. But yeah, because we've got the slooped alien protein straight into the thing. One thing I've been able to do as well, because we're pretty much wired up the entire world at this point. I'm able to grab these ones fairly easily. Yeah, get juked, bitch. Hi. But yeah, because we've got the big hitter stick as well, able to get through things quickly. Hey, Jefferson. Thank you for following. Thank you. Thank you. I've got Mr. Tumble in my head. I've had Mr. I don't know what it is. Like sometimes I just randomly get Mr. Tumble stuck in my head. I haven't watched Mr. Tumble probably decades now. God damn you, Mr. Tumble. Yeah. So we've been able to grab these recently, which has been nice. Pick up with this random crap. Don't really need it, but it's gone from the world now. We are cleaning everything up. God, this heat, my eyes, my body, my fatigue. May seem like a giant thing of water juice. It's just literally mint time. Which, ooh, that's a new ping. That's just one and all. Ooh, that's close. I've also noticed on Twitch I'm slowly approaching 400 followers. I don't know really when that started to tick around, but I'm trying to think if I should do something for my 400 followers. Okay, so we could do. If we build this up to 50, we can build 2 more geysers. I'm in the world. I saw there was like giant thunderstorms in southwest that are like heading this way, and I'm like, what? What? Okay. So again, I think this is just an impure one, if I remember rightly. Oh no, it's normal. Okay, so normal does 300? 300. So it does between 100 and 300. And you can see, because we're now getting like big amounts from the geyser, it's not this huge line. It's quite a steady amount. I mean, steady amount. It's still like quite a big jump in between the two. This max consumption line we are half ignoring because none of our lines will ever run at that. But I will show off how we will get that going better. So I need to get back into voice training. And by back into, I need to do voice training. There you are. Whoa, he denied being hit. Okay. That's just a blue guy. He's got a blue house with a blue window. Blue is his color. I'm gonna go there. Ping this again. I definitely need to put more cables in a sec. Okay, it's down this way. That's not too bad actually, just going straight down here. Yeah, I need to get back into voice training. Every time I do voice training, I end up going like posh. Like posher than I am. I don't know, like I don't know why. But I might just accept it, you know. Oh my god, I'm about to die again. There is I've whoa. Never noticed. I've been in this area quite a few times. I've never noticed this Mercer sphere or that pink slug. That's multiple times, not on this world. This I haven't really looked at this one yet. Oh no. There. Come on. Come on. Oh. You fuck. So, because I've now got the zip line as well, I'm sort of using these to get around to higher places. Like this. And now what we can do is hell yeah. He still just stood there, but I think he's dead.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Okay. Right, it should be in this area if I remember rightly. Oh no, it's back. What? Okay. Okay, but there is... Where's this one then? I've never seen this geyser before. And like I said, the geysers aren't randomized in this difficulty. Oh, wait a minute. I think I just need to check something. I think I've just had a little bit of a... so I think we can build one more. Yeah. So let's do a little... Ooh, there's some bacon agaric down here. Not the leaves. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna keep it nice and chill. It's a nice evening stream. Oh. See, that's why I don't like building where the things go through stuff. Oh. Okay, let's do another ping, because I think I saw one off this way. Okay. Yeah, we have two. They're both impure. I think I should skirt along the ridge that's coming up. Oh, hello. Hello, random thing I haven't noticed before. Don't mind. More nobelisks. I will take them in a heartbeat. Just remember the random show that used to be on TV called Heartbeat. I just remember the tune and it's instantly gone from my head. Oh my god. It's not old age, right? Okay. Sweet. Let's pick up all the bits. It's really, really nice to... That's another one, I think. Hold up. 1, 2. What? Oh, we just need... We do need copper wire to complete our little set. That's a computer. What the frick? What the frick, man? Okay, I've got something stupid on me. I don't need those status. A singular computer is worth all of that. And I appear to have lost my brain. We are heading, like I said, along a ridge that's coming up. Okay. We are heading towards this one, I'm fairly certain. Yeah.
Excuse me, guys. Thank you.
Oh, if I can build an extra one than I originally had planned. Okay, where's it going to be? It's going to definitely be down. That's one thing we know for certain. I am very low on cables. Yeah, this ain't looking good for our wire capabilities. Okay, entrance something blocks this way. Impure is not that crazy. In terms of generation, but it's also, if you can build it, it's just fucking free, you know. So, okay. So if we pick up again, we have one here, which is impure. One here, which is normal. See, just for the pure thing of it, yeah. You can see here how much random bits I've unlocked. I've got lifts, show you a base. I've got roll-up gates and everything. It's great. Now we cannot build another one of these because we're completely out of copper wire. I am just going to head back. Even though it's just copper wire, I could probably spend a couple of little bits making that in this area. I really do think that just ignoring it, coming back with, well, to be honest, I could even just count it up and save up the resources for it. That is a dingly boy. Yeah, and you can see I've unlocked more slots as well for my inventory. Where is he? There he is. you little bitch. There it is. Okay, oh yeah, let's get this blue boy. What's good is because I can show you here. We've got 100 power shards just sat there. And in fact, when I do get things, I've just been like things like that, things like hard drives. Even though it's slow, it means if I die, it's just base anyway. And there's less I'm worried about losing then. Yeah. Okay, so with the 5 times power usage shit going on, that's very, very painful to work with, right? This is just power. It's not just power, it's just rubber. There we go. Sweet. Ah, see that? It's really nice randomly coming across those now. We have used so many. I reckon there's even more resources we've got left to unlock. Oh, this is a sloop here, if I remember rightly. Yeah. Look at that.
I am curious about your first symphony now.
There are a few songs about the first temple. It was a vessel body, but we were still shallow. The void swallowed our music and gave only silent lines. We started beating in lines, and we built many temples, and then we discovered the curves. We started growing blood and altars and new orchestras, and eventually the tapestry deepened.
I'm not sure I fully understand the mechanics of this yet,
Sad trombone.
but I'm sure I will soon enough.
Sad trombone. Hilarious thing. When I first unlocked the Nobelisks in my first playthrough, I didn't know you could throw them like that. So I ran in and just essentially dropped them all at my feet. How many have I got left? 2? Oh my god. I missed that one as well. That's even more sickening. Okay. Yeah, so let's do the long trek home, because it is at this point a very heckin' long trek. Something is targeting me. Don't know what. But I will try and kill things on the way, just because the name of the game at this point. All of this turns into, in the end, they fix up coupons. Oh my god. Really? He's not having a good day. Not anymore. Okay. I think that's a summer sleep in there as well, because it was making the talky noises and it didn't have the lights. Oh, that's annoying. That's actually really annoying, because 10 summer sleeps equals, technically we could build another reactor then. There's a purple guy in there. Okay, so the quickest route home is quite literally up and over. I love finding random things like this, like not expecting to get stuff. We have a lot of them. We do need to really just put in the time after we got steel. And oh, hi guy, did you win on the action? Sorry. I don't know if I killed him or not. I didn't. I'm just unlocking all the upgrades because it doesn't do much other than makes life easier. Right. Now, I know I'm going through the red forest. The red forest is very bad. I can easily die here. But fun thing about this game is if you just sort of keep going, you'll be alright. When you get to this, you can do shit like this. Trying to look out for easy possible stuff to grab. I don't know if he's dead or not. I'm guessing he is now. Oh, that's less good. But he hit me. He hit me up. And we go. We just fucking go. That's actually how I've managed to get through a lot of the more difficult areas, is just not picked fights, just left in a massive rush. Like that guy. So those I do think they're the worst, because I think they spit, or at least they shit, they don't stop. He's going to be after us for a while. Hear him. There's another one around here. And I know that because I died to that in 1-1. Hilariously, like, Sam used to be up there. Yeah, look. That's what I mean by they don't heckin' stop. See, 4 damage did nothing. Yeah. But there's now but no random one down there, so what the hell is up there? But see, like, we're right next to tons of different nodes. Coal power down here. We can actually just fly all the way home, it's quite nice. Our coal power down here is just going well. Like, yeah. But I might... If this is true, we've got free power. I don't think it's true. Because I think the production is different than the other bit. So, what I worked out was, so you can see it over there, that's our first little iron depot. If you have 5 iron smelters, it's 40 megawatts for outputting 75 iron bars, 150 ore going in, right? But 10 is only 32 megawatts. The exact same. That's 8 megawatts saved. Now, doesn't mean as much this rate. It's nice little savings here and there. The assemblers, the constructors, that's going to have a huge impact. The particle accelerators, that's really going to save our ass. But this says no fuel. These all say no fuel. These all say no fuel. Where are you going? What is happening? What? I don't know. Okay, well, either way. So this produces 75 megawatts here, so half should be 37.5. So, yeah, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, okay. Oh, but that's it. 100, 15, 50, 20, it says 23. That's rounding up. Okay. That's expected. Okay, no major wins. I'm fairly certain that this would work on here. We're making 68.4 megawatts here. In fact, let me bring up Satisfactory modeler, because it has the maths just built in. I don't have to do maths then. So if I go for water and say at 100% clock speed, okay, part loop. 120 is normal. Okay. Yeah, so 120, 100% it uses 100 power. So to keep that, we'll clock speed it to 50. We'll still say we want 120. That means 2. Now that's only 80 power used. So say if I bring this all the way down to 10% clock speed to produce the same 120, that is 10 water extractors for half the fuel. Maths. Now, that's huge, because that actually starts to save us that power difference by just building more. So our infrastructure for this world might be a mega factory after all, but it might be mega factories not producing a lot, but saving fuel en masse. Now, this is where, though, we have a bit of a catch-22. So, take this. We can only build... We want the most out of our world, so all of the miners in the end will be upgraded to max, which means they will have a set higher megawatt usage than in the base game. Which is where we might just do, like, 10 constructors in the place of 1. But yeah, look at that. So big. Now, we're not doing anything with the tractors coming in yet. I've not figured out what I fully want to set up. So I'm just letting it run to see what happens, and then I'm going to set up copper under the same pretense. We got this to get from there. Just give it, yeah. Just sort of hand in like this bits. Oh, that's what we need to do. So yeah, I'm just running around with a whole bunch of shit on me. I don't know how to just grab some out. Take from my inventory before depot. Yeah, because we want to run down our inventory. Okay. So yeah, we can just come in here. Boom. 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 That's annoying. One more purpose loader. But yeah, I should have built some in between bits on this. But it's all good. It don't matter. Yeah, and let's go scan some hard drives. Oh, yeah. So, you might just see this. Like, we're going to build up around here. Essentially, you're not going to see the main base. You're going to, or I can just see this coming up. But we've got an elevator. And we can go.
Fix it, elevator. Here to lift you up and to let you down.
Yeah, but I'm thinking on this side is actually where we're going to set up like those 3 items on different levels to go up and down. I think that's going to be like pretty nice, to say the least. Oh, we can actually edit the names. That's good. Oh look, here comes our boy. This is probably full by now. What's this one at the end? Yeah. So he's just going to come in and be like, I'm already full. Yeah. That's literally taking nothing off. I want to see how well he clears this. I did learn that I was using the universal path to try things at the end of last stream. I did learn that there is specific paths for each vehicle that actually have tighter turns and that. I've sort of cocked this up a bunch. You'll see, like, yeah, it's a bit of a mess. But he just goes. It just works. Eventually, we can just change it out with plutonium and he'll be happy. We can make 2 of these. What the frick was this? My phone just vibrated out of my pocket. Okay. I think I do it right. That just cost a lot of random resources because of this.
Power pole Mark III unlocked. It has significantly more power connections compared to the previous models.
Because that's daisy chaining. No rewards. Okay, that's actually pretty good then. So here we go. This is some of the random bits that we need. So iron pipe, we cut out steel. Right. See these water ones. It's water. They tickle my brain. That is, both of these are completely pointless. The amount of extra energy that needs. Steel rods. I did think about this one as a big possibility, a big question mark in my head. I need someone smarter to work that out for me, I think. Encased industrial pipes. What do we actually need to make industrial pipes currently? Beams. Okay. And in fact, wait, speed warring. It's a different thing. I don't think it matters too much yet. But this is then just iron and copper. That's just iron and copper. What do we actually currently need to make rotors? We need a copper sheet, but that can even be considered. Ooh, I think that's a good one. Okay. I haven't used any of the rescans or anything yet, which is quite funny. Right, yeah, let's set that up running. Really, all we need to get this, because I think we've still got 14 computers sat around. Yeah, I think literally more than enough. Sat about. We only need 25 high-speed connectors. Now, high-speed connectors, only in purchases, no. Because we unlocked the thing, it's just in here. So we don't have any of the infrastructure. We could just go and buy it. And that is really what's been winning like this war. I do need to do some of those doggos because they have some good resources for sinking. Like I said, 10 hours and I do unlock an awful lot. Oh, but we got 5. That's enough. Oh my god. That's fucking enough. That, oh my god, that's daisy chaining then. We got that, which, oh, it's huge. This would be so much easier to set things up. So parts, we get the high-speed connectors. Bye. Boom, thank you. Sweet, and then in here. So we need 500 Caterian wire. Do we have any like pre-made? We do. That's going to save tinking that all out. Really don't need that many chests anymore. We've worked our way through a whole bunch of that. But yeah, let me just grab some of this. We're going to need 140 something, and then we've got daisy chaining, which is like the big thing that was added on in this one. Whilst that's going, we see we can also make these things, which is not terrible. Daisy chaining, daisy chaining, daisy chaining, daisy chaining. Got it. Oh, but we're gonna wait. Yeah. But yeah, we can also buy these AI things, so we might buy this smart splitter soon. But we're gonna need 3. You see how I managed to get so many things. I just go around, kill animals, and gets me the stuff at the highest rates that we can. Yeah. Okay. I guess I can just lay out some flooring for our item to go into. Now, fun fact, because we're dropping it into a something with 2 outputs, right? And if I grab from both of those outputs, it will split it. So that means even though our fastest belt can only do 270, we can actually output 540 from this guy, because we can pump both of these out, which means we can get 7 iron spots set up coming in. That's a lot to actually work with. Yeah, so I guess I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 here. Why not? Do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 there. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, and then we'll just do vertical up from here. Vertical down from there. Go. Yeah. But yeah, I'd like to start syncing stuff so we just have accumulative resources. Right, I don't care for this ramping. I think in the future it's going to be really fun to actually have trains actually come in and like stop down here. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I unlocked those. Oh, can now do this. That was probably looking evil then. Yeah, straight to the top. Boom. Now, bit of an issue. bit of an issue. Might be a bit of an issue. Because the elevator doesn't work unless I power it. I've sort of just trapped myself down here, right? Maybe? Right into this one. Yeah. Now we can get rid of this hideous monstrosity. Okay. Yeah. So let's go back up. No. Go quicker. So yeah, I'll have a lift on this bit at the other side that'll stop at each floor. And I think each floor just being iron, copper, Caterium at this point would be huge. Because then I can actually... Ooh, that would be really cool looking. I can link up specific floors to do specific things. In fact, we've got water right there. Okay. So yeah, let's lay out just more. Sweet. Okay, so I need to probably just do a little bit of work. Figuring some bits out. I think I only made enough for one lift. Oh no, I do. I have more. Great. Yeah, and then we're going to add in another lift floor stop. Wait. I'd like that to be rotated. Oh shit. Man research complete. That's good. Edit floor info. This one we're gonna call Goba. Come. Oh. This one is gonna be iron. Yeah. Shit. Elevator. This one's gonna say iron. Make it like, yeah, there we go.
Iron.
Sweet, and we're going to have iron all in there. So, yeah, we have power. Whether we always have enough power is going to be a big question mark. I don't know. I'm going to build as if power doesn't matter, because what I can always do is I can get all the geysers, I can set up coal plants on every bloody coal node, and then end of the day I can go build as many as the game allows alien technologies. I don't. What I keep on alien technologies? The power augmenters. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So we have maximum amount of that going in. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. He hit me. Ma'am, that was what we're going to do.
Ma'am.
Yeah. Oh. That's just... Agatarium's pretty... That seems good. It does annoy me that you don't unlock this one for ages. Okay. Silica doesn't overly matter. This doesn't overly matter. That doesn't overly matter. This, I feel like this has a use. Just not clicking on my brain. Right. How do we currently make beams? Steel beams is just steel. So that is 8 for 1. Now we had that at 9 times 8 is 72, so this is less steel. But it is more concrete. Concrete's not too crazy, so maybe that's worth it. Again, that's... Again, we don't need steel beams if we're doing this one. This one as well, I think, actually. Yeah, so we're going to do that. And we're going to do this. The reason I'm saying this is we could actually just mine and bring in coal to make steel in our current setup. This steel frame, because that's just then iron going into this. But that it does take out iron pipes. But, yeah. Okay. It's just my brain going everywhere. So yeah, we can already build more of these. We just need the modular frames, to be honest. Okay. Spotting out on the modeler. So I need. So we need smart plates. We need elevator phase 2. Shit, I didn't know you could actually select that in there. Let's see if I can actually just quickly change over the thing. I don't think it likes to work. No, it's not grabbing the screen. It says it should grab it, but it's not. That's fine. Okay, so smart plating. We're going to do smart plating, the versatile framework, still versatile framework. It's currently saying like output of 100,000 a second needs 20,000 assemblers, which is fucking hilarious. Okay, so breaking this down to its simplest thing, we need reinforced plate, motors, modular frames, beams. We do need beams. yeah, issue there. Our beams are shit. Okay, hard drive. Maybe this is good because all it takes is concrete. Yeah, let's have it and we'll see. Okay. So reinforced plates, we know stitched iron plates are the best. There we go. I've toned it down to 1,000th of what I need. So just to make 100 smart plating, we need nearly 3,000 copper wire. And bear in mind, okay, let's just maths that out. So to have nearly 3,000 copper wire to make 100 a minute, and we've got 100,000 we need to deliver. So obviously simple maths there. That's still 16 hours waiting. Okay, so then rotor. I think steel rotor. Going in. Right there. I'm really trying to. What about settings? General. Can I do like F11 to make it full screen? No. Okay, I think the problem is because it's not full screen. So if I keep that there, if I just go add a source, display capture. So you guys haven't seen any of this because I've been battling my demons. Yeah. Watch this. Boom. You have Satisfactory model in it. Okay. If I just go, boop, boop, it's not working. Okay, and then these modular frames, I think steel frames make the most sense. Now that means we need to have that going to both of these, really. Let's actually just see. Yeah, because we're making these anyway, right? We're just condensing what we're making. Now, quick wire stator, because we've got so much caterium, so much more caterium than copper. And then cable. Yeah, it's cable's just cable. Okay, the one thing we haven't got on here yet is beams for this one. So let's move all this up a bit. Okay, these beams, let's go with the idea of molded beams. Okay, so this actually means in 3 of the recipes we'll be using steel pipes. As iron pipes. That's actually, what the fuck, pretty big. And have you seen how many I'm even just setting it to produce? This is actually pretty huge. Currently we've completed X amount, right? Based on just whatever we've got here. I honestly think this is still... Yeah, okay. This is done. We're gonna, in fact, let's reduce this down to just bloody Let's just say, because even 10 is going to say like thousands. Let's just say 5. And it doesn't need to be made evenly either. That's one of the things here. In fact, I'll probably get rid of this and just work out what I can produce. Because if you look, this is actually nearing our amount, which this is then pretty low. Because I said 540 and this is actually more. But we can sloop. We could sloop this to work. Yeah. Okay, right there. Let's say 8.5 and up. Okay. Beams need steel ingots. And this is where we need a steel plant of some form. Right, if I actually just do the maths right, it's 196 hours of waiting. Eight full days. Fuck me, man. You ever start one of these sort of challenges and at this point you just start clocking out. Okay, what if it was just steel beams instead, right? Get rid of both of these. That's 800 and that. That's more. Okay. Okay, yeah. Let's just keep that there. Fuck. Boom. Okay, and then, yeah, we're pretty much just making, we're just sort of making whatever. We're gonna do iron plates into there. Again, we need iron plates going into that. Ooh, okay. Fuck me. The amount of infrastructure this is going to take for the smallest amount of returns. Can I just set this to be phase 1? I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, and we still... quick wire and then quick wire after that. Okay. This is what it's saying to make 8.5 a second of all of these. Now bear in mind the next phase we still need each one of these items to some degree as well. And this is even 0.85. So let's fuck around. Let's keep fucking with it. This, I'll probably do this for the next 30 minutes actually, and this might be it for the stream. I think we need to figure this out before we lay any fucking groundwork, because So I'm just going to scan a hard drive in the background as well. If we look at hard drive factory, in fact, we do have iron alloy ingots. We've got basic iron ingot as well. Copper alloy ingot. We don't have access to, right, we do have fused wire and fused quick wire as well. And I'm just selecting steel frame. Oh, in fact, you guys could see that. So yeah, back to this. Now, we did say steel frame here. Maybe this isn't best. Maybe we stick to something like the modular frame. Right. We'll take this off. No, look, that's a huge saving of just that alone. Okay, yeah, that's fine there. Perhaps we can't sleep everything either. There is a moth. Okay. Can sleep these outputs, right? So it's wanting end game factory. We don't have end game factory, but we are looking at 1,000 iron is our highest resource going in. I'm not looking at ores because we can sort ores individually at like separate stops. Yeah, so we're sort of trending a little bit high on some of the bits. So let's actually remove the end here, right? Let's say I want to make 8, I want to make 5, and I want to make 1. This could then be 16, 10, and 2. Now, if we look at any of the numbers, just straight what's being made, this is, so I always think wherever it says like 320 going in, we can fuck that around, to be honest. What's this? Oh, hello. I didn't know about this. Okay, that's huge actually. So if we look at this, that's not crazy. It's fucking insane. Because that amount of iron ore here, that plus that is, if the max we can ever make is 150 iron ore, if we actually, oh, that's like, we'd need 20 nodes. That's not happening. Okay. That's using more raw iron. And we are saying currently that's slipped. Yes, that's slipped. Doing like 30 odd. Ooh, that brings that right down. I do think our things here are going to be slooped. Which, actually looking at that, that's not too crazy. Okay, I'm going to look at this one as parts per minute. So, yeah. Oh shit, wait. I can literally say part limit on this is 540. Let's just get rid of this. Part limit on that is 540. Part limit on you is 540. Part limit on you is 540. Part limit on you is 540. Okay, what can we sloop at the right points? I actually think if I sloop this, that pretty much doubles this endpoint already. Okay, huge, big wins. Like here, multiple things are using this, which really drastically reduces that. None of this is being used twice. Right? Yeah, none of this is being used twice. Each one of these is pretty much just being made to fulfill its purpose. So that would be 11. Again, that would then be 10. This would then be 2 coming out. This one, I think, is really fucking me. Because it's dumb as fuck. Reinforced plate. Yeah. I think it's dumb. Can I just like... I want it. Right. Wait, did I see something that didn't exist? And my brain ran away with it. Of course it did. Guys, fuck you do. Steeled frame, I think is what I saw. Okay. Now. See, because this is not good, but this is almost livable. What is it saying for our power usage? 5,300, which is decent. Wow. Okay. Okay, so that's saying 16 there, right? 16, 10, and 2. I connect both of these up. We're still at 16, 10, and 2. Right? Now, I do this. We're at 7, 8, and 2. Which, I think I've just worked out a quick way to do it. Which means this is the most thingy. Now... we aren't using copper anywhere here. We're actually relying on a high amount of deuterium, which isn't crazy because we've got so much deuterium, right? It's just a lot. Eep. Okay. Because, yeah, it's a lot. Okay, what I will say is I will have these all running at 10% clock speed. This actually looks so much nicer now already. Oh my god. And it's just because it's looking at this wrong. 16. 40. That's only 142 power used. That's only... What? Okay. Mad. Okay. Okay, the... Slooping a recipe in each one, right? This needs a lot going in. Actually, slooping this massively reduces both of the, well, it doesn't massively reduce, but then steel beams. We sloop that, we actually bring this down to like 4 miners. We're getting there. So again, look, I'm looking at 10% on this. This all slooped. Average power used 288. That is one slooped thingy. But this doesn't fucking work. And the reason why that doesn't fucking work is I would need 40 summer sloops. Okay. If we look now, it's 900. But okay, we might need to take the hit on some of these, especially like these. Fuck, I didn't think of that. I think this quick wire usage is a bit dumb. Let's have a look at status. Okay, if we're making 2 a minute, right? It needs 32 wire. We are actually producing wire here already, right? This is why I'm looking at this. We're already producing wire. Don't really need to branch this off then. Now, if we actually look at rotors, there is only a certain amount of rotor recipes as well. Yeah, okay. New thought. We just do status like this. We use the same amount going in here, same amount going in here. So 802 going in. $802 943. That's a bit of that, but it's, wait a minute. It's a bit of that, but less of this. Yeah, okay, I like that more. It's a little bit more elegant. It's less shit going on. Now, let's just say I have copper ore. not copper ore. Copper ingots coming in. And instead, that's making our wire. There's 1,000 going in. Yeah, so Kateria I think is a smarter choice because it's more abundant. I'm using copper sheets for before. Reinforced. Not the rotors. Oh, we were using that before, but now we can do steel rotors and ignore screws completely. See the problem. Okay. That's almost doing 10 Kateria. So let's make sure that this all has we can do Mark II miners impure, right? And we can say it's at 250% clock speed on it all. Iron ore, same settings, 250% clock speed, Mark II miner impure. Yeah, because it's gonna remove your parts limit, bitch. Okay, but it's got a bit fucky. I don't know why, but so say that's 250% clock speed, Mark II miner, and impure as well. Oh, same here, limestone. Oh, Mark II miner and impure. That's 250% clock speed. Coal. 250% clock speed, Mark II miner, and impure. I'm starting to feel like this challenge will never have like a reprieve, if that makes sense. Okay. The big problem is it's not wanting to properly show this. I got my parts limits set up. I wanted to say like multiple. Okay, let's just why are you lowering? It makes no fucking sense. What the fuck? This makes no sense. I don't get why adding miners on fucks with any calculations. It's like it can't work it out, right? So I need 1,307. So I need to output 1,307. Roughly. Mark II miner impure. Oh fuck yeah, I think we're fucked. I don't think I can do this. 1370.77. 1370.77. Right. That's Mark II minor. That's impure. And we're going to run it on 250 clock speed, right? If I click this, this is above, well above 6,000. Okay. Iron ore. Let's do the same. So this was exactly 1080. Which is quite nice. 250% clock speed. Mark II minor, but all impure. 481.85. I had a hard drive calculator. Okay, 1080 plus 481.85. 1561.85. There we go. Impure. I'm really struggling to think of the way to do this. Like, there's gotta be a way to, like, do this well. I didn't actually see how much I did then. 797.54. Okay. Yeah, because if I click this little button, it's going to tell me it needs 1300. And even then, that's like, that's low. They win by attrition, but leaving the game on for 11 straight days. It would get me there, but not elegantly. So. Currency hub. Buying basics. Okay. Let's currently I'm making 75 iron bars. Is there really, like, no good way to do this? Like, no elegant solution? Because it seems no matter what, we're sort of fucked. Unless right. This is working off of, I should work off a max of 540 out. I don't care about parts limit. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, that's how much it's saying it can make me. Because I need that much going that way, right? This is telling me that's 5,000. What the fuck? Fine. that's 30 a second, right? Let's just say 30. So we need 100,000, and we'll divide that by 30, and then we divide that by 60, and then we divide that by 24. 2 days, right? So what I think might be the solution is I set up a floor for smart plates, I set up a floor for automated wiring, like I set up a floor for each, right? We then so I set up a floor for each, because we're still using Deuterium, we're still using iron, we're still using steel. I can take steel out of this. No, because it works out better. That's only 65 steel plates. If we slooped this, right? If we sloop this, that's fucking nothing. This is the big cost. This I actually don't really care as much about either. Huh, wait there. Copper, ingot, wire. Do that quickly. I'm gonna throw those in there. More for less, right? So we use more copper. Less smelters. But either way, the smelters don't really matter because we can just build more smelters and it costs less. This is actually saying we only are going to use 27 summer sloops. I don't know what the fuck's happened there. Oh yeah, that because we're slooping this. So yeah, which would be a lot here. We probably have enough of those as well. 12 machines limit. What was it, 50? That's a machines limit. Yeah, and then we set up a versatile framework, right? And we go modular frame, we go steel beam, there we go, we go modular frame, we go molded steel beam, we set that one up there, there we go, we go steel frame, which is these two already, right? So we just replace the inputs into there. Boom, boom. We then take whatever we can into here. You aren't set to a max. They should be. Concrete going in. Oh my god, what the fuck? Look at this. Ridiculous amount of concrete for that to produce 8. That's technically only 4. Something isn't right. That's so much fucking... That's so much fucking... 8.4. 6, but so much less power. It's not even saying it's so much less, because of the way it works it out. Fuck. Oh shit. Right. Okay. But yeah, steel, reinforced plates, steel, and the wire would all get set up again. Now I would only use this 75 going in on both. So when we actually look at this, we go, yeah, let's clear that. Then we'll clear that and clear that and clear that. That there. Put that there, and then I put that there. We need 100,000 of these. Ah, but because it is low. Yeah, I think. Just to check as well. 6.5. 6.25. That's not terrible, actually. Okay. I like that so far. Yeah. So, we'd literally change over 3-ish inputs to just work. Okay, and the last one is the AI. AI? No, it's some form of fucking wiring. Automated wiring, which we're going to use these stators for. This could be elegant. So then when it comes to stators, we get rid of that and bring you into these. That's fucking ridiculous. It works out. And we'd really? Huh. That's not a lot. That's fucking phone. That's not a lot. Because we don't need steel for the I literally would just use a Caterium line. It says a lot of Caterium, I will say that. Like that's a lot of Caterium. That is saying a lot of Caterium though, right? Like that's now a ridiculous amount. But if I did this, halves it. And if I did the same here, somehow doesn't have it. Because it's telling me how much I can produce. So if I turn this back down to 10. Right. We slooped the output to 10. That's better. I mean, how many things is it saying we're using? It's saying we're using 61. I think that's because of all this up here. Yeah. Okay. We can pretty much do this then. Because if... Again, that's like... less. That's... That's literally just saying one fucking stator assembly. Okay. So, now, the one thing that's hanging in my mind is this fucker. Right? There's 100. 100 stators would make 100 of these. So if there's some form of something in there, it's like right at the tip of my brain. This isn't bad. Like, this is the fucking annoying bit. I mean, but again, I can do that. Right, I'm actually going to take off all of these ones because that's only saying 13. We've got that. Wait a minute. Isn't saying anything different on there. We have 13. So if I up this to 20, I think I have 25. Okay, now that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Caterium? Yeah, 5. 1, 2. What? No, there's more nearby than that. Oh wait, yeah, literally 1, 2, 3. That's 450 off the bat. Okay. I honestly think this is how I do it. We're going to do the wiring first. My screens are going to go a bit fucky because I am... But once we tick it off, I honestly think I remove all the infrastructure for it. Instead of like, oh, this can stay. We have our shit set up for a reason. There are... Right, let's actually just maths this out a second. So we have 56 ores of 150. That's how much iron is in the world that we can get at the moment, max amount. Caterium is actually less. That's interesting, but not surprising. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, because there's Caterium next to our 1 lot of iron, there's Caterium next to that. Yes. Fuck it, it's fine. We're fine. That works. Oh shit. This works. Because all the iron setups, right, we're able to output 75. If I just say 4, no, like, even if we look up here, right, selected, that we can make that with fucking power left over. Are we gonna try to fucking build this out on fucking straight? Because I'm gonna pick up a bunch of this stuff as well. Okay. In a minute, I need a let's sorry, I'll go a little bit insane. Just a smidge. This is saying we've got 14. And it's saying we need more. Saying we need 25 summer sloops. Now. That's our thing slowly uploading. Cool. I hadn't noticed that that's the sound of it before. Oh, that's... I could just take them out there. I'm doing 1.2. Okay, so say we have iron coming on in, right? We need 2 constructors. Boom, boom. Each being able to take 120, which is like fucking nothing. And we sloop these. Now, each of these, that's 1.2 machines we need, which means we can just run these at 60%. 60%. Right, each one of these then makes 30. 30 goes out into... It's always missing cable. Go up and get some cable then. You need to go quicker.
Have a productive day.
Okay. That is not bad. This entire line doesn't actually work as I want it now, but we've got... See, this is the thing. We've been making cable for a while now. Just keep forgetting to actually get it. Is there like a cave or something down there? I cannot remember. I don't think so. Okay. So yeah, these just go into 4 240. Yes, yes. Okay, so we have 2 assemblers, Bingus and Dingus. So, yeah, because it's 13:30. Oh yeah, we could just... That doesn't work. What? I thought I had unlocked daisy chaining. Excuse me? I'll have to look at that later. Okay. But those two go into there. So, what this then takes is 2 lots of 80. Yeah. So that takes... Did I never actually research it? Because of all the stuff going on. I'll just sort of build on top. I think I can. So currently we're getting 75 in. We only need 240 in. That's not crazy. This isn't crazy to do. And then we need 10,000, right? But we're making 20 a minute, which is only 8 hours. But it's completely free use fuel. There's nothing I'm having to input into the system. Did I just not unlock daisy chaining earlier? I'm gonna look for this. I didn't. Oh my god.
Upgraded power connectors unlocked. Buildings now support 2 power connections, any of which may be attached to other buildings.
Huge. Literally means, so like this, we just go, oh, elegance. Okay, yeah, so we've got those going in there. Now we need the Caterium ingots to come in. It's going to come in to 4 constructors. I could increase it, but it's gonna run a bit shit. But then might not even need that much Caterium looking at it. Okay, so we're looking at Caterium wire. That iron wire exists. Just going to no, ooh, that's it, over 1,000 iron for the same. So yeah, this is quite literally just saying Caterium wire. So this one could go for 80, right? Oh my god, why is Nothing working. Ah! Oh, hi Jose. Hope you are okay. I'm very tired. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go for. So that's 160 a minute. 160 is exactly what we need going into this. I forget how much moves between what. Yeah. So we need some Mark 3s. And some Mark 2s. Sweet. Now we need 266.6 recurring from each of these. It's not that one. I want you. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, I can't just drop one of these in. Oh, 266.6 recurring would be 133.3 recurring. Right. Each of these is making the hold up. So this is going to take 720 Caterium coming in. It would need the exact same amount if I did the other one. Okay, that's funny. I love science. Yeah, so status. Both of these, I forget I've only got the buttons of that. Both of those into there. Now the next one is a bit more of a pain in the ass. I actually don't know how I'm going to do this. Let's see if I can do a one-to-one. Of what's that wire going into cable? Because surely if I just 400 divided by 3, 133.3. So target minute is 133.3 recurring divided by 2. And then we just uses more power. Oops. That's the wrong button. What was it? 133. Ooh. Yes, I know I've been playing for 2 hours. Calm down. Bye bye. 2. There we go. Okay. Expensive. It's not as much daisy chaining because they just have 2 inputs and outputs now. So it means like I can go and all those would be like hooked up. Yeah? Yeah. I just know this power's going to go fucking mental with that, but... So each one of these is then 133 cables. Yeah. And then we just do it into 2 assemblies. Need reinforced plates. What? But what? Why are you... Why are you broken? Ugh. If both of these are broken now, evil. Huh? Where's all my power gun? Ah, shit. I have spotted what I have done in my folly. I daisy-chained buildings together and got rid of the actual power input for just like this loop. I should just be able to... Yep. So I should be all working again now. Okay. Ooh. That was me trying to fucking get out the menu there. God, I love elevators. Hi, Lightning. How you doing? So everything is behind a calculator currently, so I'm not noticing messages as quick. What do we need? Reinforced plates. Fuck, shit, and Pierce. Okay, but I'm gonna go pick up a bunch of one thing. Iron. In fact, I could pick up the perfect amount of iron. Yeah, iron. Iron. Bye, 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 bye. I need reinforced plates, that's what I need. Shoink. Okay. Yeah, I don't think phase 2 is setting up for permanent. Which, again, as I've said, I'm getting more and more worried that nothing in this mode is permanent. I'm holding on to hope for endgame stuff. Like, we've got so much aluminium and that around that there's just garbage shoulder. Okay, all we need is 120. Yeah, that only makes 10 a minute. That's actually a little bit mental. Okay. So we need 4 assemblers or sloops, which I don't have the sloops for there. But is that actually going to work out like perfectly? Indeed. Okay, so we're going to go eep, 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 eep. Yeah, might as well just output it up to begin with. I'm going to go eep, eep. These only output in 20? 20. a cruise, so it's a little bit fancy. Fancy. This daisy chaining. It's wonderful. Wunderbar, wunderbar. Okay. Then we just need a manifold for this shit. Can I work out how to divide 20 by 3? 6.6 recurring going in. That's not right. Is it? No, that is right. That's not right. That's saying status, and I am needing automatic wiring. 6.6 recurring. That doesn't make sense. Because we need 3.3 recurring to make 6.6, and then 6.66 times 3, yeah, is our golden number. Don't mind the wobbly. Okay. Odds on this completely shouting at me the second I start this. So I still need to set up all the Caterium. I still need to set up a whole bunch of fucking bits of all of this. I'm trying to find the... So all of these should be connected to something bar one. It is you. Oh, what's our power going to say? What is our power going to say? Okay. What's our power going to say? What's Whoa. It's totally not calculated, right? Okay, so the iron going in, we only need one more iron node going in. We have an iron node up there. We do need 5 Caterium nodes going in to actually automate this. Okay, what is our power saying now? Now that it's had a time to work through some of the bugs. There we go. That's more realistic. Not all of these have turned on yet. Oh, fuck. Although that is our max consumption. If you look at the orange line, which is our current consumption, we will be able to run this. A bit worried I'm left with 2 Sloopies, because I thought I worked that out perfectly, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a run around. Oh my god, I'd be able to make some fluctuators with this. How would I thought of doing that? I don't know why I did like most of them into the end one. It's fine though. Okay. Yeah, look, our max consumption well above our current consumption. It's fine. Half of our machines are just sat dormant anyway. So I think if this is 120 going in, it's not, it's 120 twice, it's 240 going in, sorry. Okay. Bing bong bing. Which is this one? Yeah. Okay, let's actually then do yeah, I'm cocking this up. It's all good though. Yeah, so because we're going to be making the Caterium on the Caterium nodes, and then it's pumping in the actual ingots via tractors, it ain't going to be that crazy. Okay. We love a factory that is always temporary. I think that, yeah. Either way, that's going to start feeding in iron because there's a bunch of iron in the system already. The actual amount of Caterium going in is only 120, so we can stick to Mark II for that. Obviously we haven't got any of the Caterium actually set up yet. But yeah, if I set it up, I can just set up the Caterium things off camera. And I can just leave this running then for what was it, like 8 hours, something like that? It's making, we need 10,000 divided by 20. It might be more than that actually. Yeah, 8 hours. That's not bad. That's really not bad for like one of the inputs. It could be a lot worse. Missing reinforced plate. Okay. Let's go hand that in, and then once it's connected, you can just imagine the exterior going in. Right, I could dummy it for now. Grab everything that we collected in that one area and just throw it in. Set up the output to go in as well. It's my tractor, which is actually going to be using like the resources from the first tractor piece, which is great. I didn't look at how many iron nodes I actually need, because I don't remember. We need 480 and we're currently using 150, so that is, again, if I just set up 4, and we just have 4 going in, it's a bit more than what we need, but the next ones we have a baseline. If I set up 5, we know it's 750 going in. This is fun. Break that. Break that, break that. Okay. Hey. So technically, we do have this going. Technically. Technically. Ah, I need it one higher. Okay. I think I still need it one higher. There we go. Yeah. Sweet. Look, we got the wiring. I technically already have hundreds of Caterium. Right, so this whole setup takes 120 Caterium to make 20. But if I have a bunch, yeah, I'm gonna fill it up with everything I've got and see how many that actually just gets me. Daisy chaining, so great. Priority power switch is needed. That's needed. I love the bullet guard system. To be honest, if we just buy some AI splitters when we can, I think we'll be good. Yeah, just do that for a minute. Right.
Hi, Jose.
Okay. Right. It is midnight for me here, so I'm going to go drop in a bunch of Caterium. I'm going to leave this running overnight. I'll be up in a few hours anyway to see how much I accrue. Bearing in mind, okay, we can sort of work it out. I don't think it's going to be a lot, is problem. Okay, look, we're going to get the first one in. Yeah, look at that. We've started phase 2. Officially started handing in phase 2. Right. Yeah, so that's going to be it for today's stream. Cheeky late night stream. I need to get used to these again. I need to play Social Craft, needs a whole bunch of stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, take care. Have fun. I'll catch you guys in the next stream. I will literally just sit here and just leave this on and see what it's like.